Sly News right here is only Mr. Sly Media. This right here is my updated news about Sonic 3. Yes, the Sonic 3 trailer will be dropping on Tuesday, August 27th. That's what the rumors going around from a lot of resources, from a Hollywood Reporter. Everybody saying, yes, it's when the trailer's finally going to drop. The Sonic 3 trailer will be dropping on August 27th. Let's hope, because we heard it like last month in July 27th. The trailer is supposed to come out. Now 4 weeks later, we're July 27th. The trailer is supposed to come out then. Now I think we might. This is how I'm confident that we'll actually get this trailer, because we finally have a plot synopsis about like a scene and stuff that's going on in the movie. Not really spoilers, but stuff that's happening in the movie to make me feel like, okay, we might finally get the trailer. Let's hope. Let's hope we finally get the trailer. They said a story reads about Sonic and Knuckles are in Tokyo. Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails in Tokyo, and they end up fighting Shadow. They end up fighting Shadow. Shadow easily takes them, all three of them, down, because has a scene which is typical Knuckles. Well, I think this rumor is true, that Knuckles says, "No, I got Shadow by myself. I'm gonna take him down. I got it. I'm gonna take Shadow," and Shadow easily demolishes him and all that and everything. Typical style. So this is how the story reads. So pretty much like after Sonic and Knuckles and Tails get taken down by Shadow, they realize they have to go to somebody that might can help. And lo and behold, Eggman. They go to Eggman, and Eggman, which I don't know how they know that Doctor Robotnik is still alive, because like they said in the Knuckles TV series, Sonic tells Knuckles that Eggman is dead. So it's no way in the world. Like, how do they? If they think he's dead, how do they know that he's still alive? But I guess we'll find out in the movie when the movie comes out. How why is he? Why is he? How does he find? How they find that he's dead per se? So then they said, is a rumor going around too as well. They meet Gerald Robotnik, Dr. Robotnik's grandfather, and it seems like it's gonna be like, I'm hoping it's like a funny scene between both of the characters, because the rumor is that Jim Carrey is supposed to be playing Dr. Gerald Robotnik as well, which could be very like interesting, very funny. Like I said, this is supposed to be Jim Carrey's last film and everything like that. So if this is his last film, he's probably gonna go all out for all the stunts, playing two different characters. So that's why I'm really have high hopes and high expectations for this film. Like I said, Deadpool Wolverine, was my most anticipated film of the summer. Sonic 3 is my most anticipated film of the winter. So those are my two most anticipated films I had planned on seeing. Deadpool Wolverine and Sonic 3. So the way it sounded, I like it. I like the story. It's a little different from Knuckles. It's not like, different from Sonic 2, how Knuckles was on the same side as Eggman, and then like, eventually, they got everything happened. Then Knuckles ends up teaming up with Sonic and Tails. Now, a lot they're doing differently with this story, which I like. Not doing the same thing, having where Sonic and Knuckles and Tails had to team up with Eggman to take down Shadow and all that, which sets up to be very good. And the rumor is that when Shadow wakes up, he's first thing he's asking is, "Where's Maria?" and all that. Kind of giving off kind of like a Winter Soldier vibe a little bit. Like, Shadow doesn't really know anything. His memory's not clear and all that, which makes it exciting a little bit when I think about it too as well. Because like I said, everybody knows how good Winter Soldier is. Still, Captain America: Winter Soldier, one of the best superhero movies of all time. And everything. But this sets up to be a very, very good story and all that, with Sonic and Tails and Knuckles having to team up with Eggman to take down Shadow, and Shadow, looking for Maria and all that. We can understand his story and everything. And I guess Gerald Robotnik will tell them, hey, this is what's going on, and tells them the story about Shadow and who Shadow is and all that and everything. So, man, like I said, it sets up to be very, very good, man. I can't wait. I'm hoping we finally get this trailer. Paramount, please give this trailer next week. I just have a headache, man, all that anxiety, because I want to see this trailer so badly, man. It was, like I said, one of my most anticipated movies I want to see is just Sonic 3, man. So the trailer, the way I'm looking at the plot synopsis, the way I'm looking at the scene in the film, it sounds fun. Like I said, it sounds legit. The way they're talking about the scene, I can see that story playing out like that, which is very interesting, because we even heard it from a few months ago that it was something about that, about Sonic and Eggman teaming up to take down Shadow. So that looks good. I like they switching up the story a little bit, not making it like typical like how Sonic 2 was. So I like that. But like I said, I can't wait. Like I said, Shadow is one of my favorite characters of all time, period. Point blank, period. As you can see right here, how much a big Shadow fan I am. So, oh man, I really can't wait. Then, like I said, I have a tattoo on him as well, man. It's just like, dang. So, I'm really hoping, man, for sure, man, this trailer drops this coming Tuesday, and the way that the movie is playing out, the way they're talking about in the movie, it gets me excited, man. December can't get here fast enough, man. Definitely can't wait. It comes out right around the holidays too as well, so just so perfect and all that. But that's very like yes, that's very interesting of a film and all that and everything. How they're doing it with Shadow and all that. How they have a fight scene with each other and all that. But my thing is, I predict this movie. I think somehow Sonic and Shadow they won't be the best of friends, or maybe something where they have a mutual respect for each other. And the rumor is going around that maybe Knuckles. I think Knuckles might be the one to change Shadow since Shadow's going through the same thing Knuckles dealt with when he got into Earth and everything. When he came to Earth and all that. So I feel like that's what will happen. Maybe be a person connection between those two characters, and that's how maybe Shadow turned a new leaf of listening to Shadow and all that. Because Shadow, because this Knuckles, Shadow listen to Knuckles, because that's how, like I said, Knuckles end up turning kind of changing new leaf. Because Knuckles dealt with the same thing Shadow's dealing with in this movie, kind of per se. So that's what I believe might end up happening. How Shadow ends up does turning good, because I believe Dr. Eggman will still snake him at the end. Still, will go behind Sonic them back and all in the end. And I believe, like I said, Knuckles will probably be the one that to make Shadow have a change of heart, since that's what he dealt with and all that. We saw with the TV series, with the Knuckles TV series, and also in Sonic 2 movie, and all that. So that was, Knuckles can relate to Shadow more than any other rest of them can. So that's my prediction what will happen in the movie and all that. But I can't wait. I can't wait, man. And before I get out of here, before I'm done with this video, I want to talk about other news. I forgot the guy's name that plays Ultron and all that, but Ultron will be back in the Vision series. They are actually doing the Vision television series, and Ultron will be back. Let me forget. I forgot the guy's name. I want to say his name properly. James Spader, yes, James Spader. James Spader will be back in the MCU. He will be returning to voice Ultron in the Vision TV series. So I can't wait to see that. That should be interesting and all that. Like I said, I know the Marvel movies haven't been that good. Like my favorite two out of all of them are probably Falcon Winter Soldier and WandaVision. It comes in at a close third is the Hawkeye series. I actually did enjoy the Hawkeye series a lot. But everything else from Secret Invasion, that wasn't that good. She-Hulk, no, don't think good about that. She-Hulk was Daredevil. Moon Knight, I know a lot of people actually said they liked it. Moon Knight, I heard Moon Knight is getting a couple more seasons. Kind of really wasn't into Moon Knight like that. I kind of thought it was gonna be more like a Batman kind of movie style per se, but not really. I really didn't feel Moon Knight at all. So, like I said, I haven't liked a lot of the Marvel TV series and all that, but they are gonna try with Vision. Hopefully, Vision works. Having Ultron back, hey, maybe be different respect. Even though Avengers: Age of Ultron is kind of one of the worst, one of the lower, weaker MCU movies that came out. A lot of people don't really talk about Avengers: Age of Ultron. That mostly everybody likes Avengers 1, then Infinity War, Endgame. Avengers 2 kind of just didn't do it for me. It's one of the weaker Marvel films and all. But let's see, maybe this depiction of Ultron, this TV series, maybe makes it better. Maybe it might be good. But that's what a rumor is. That's what is true now. Yes, James Spader will be returning as Ultron in the Vision television series. So let's hope. Fingers crossed. Hopefully this show is actually good. Let's hope. So, because we know how MCU has been with their TV shows. And I forgot about Miss Marvel, too. That's my top 4. Yeah, I forgot about Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel, Hawkeye TV series, Falcon Winter Soldier, and WandaVision. My top 4 favorite MCU movies. MCU television shows, yes. WandaVision. No, not in no particular order I say. Falcon Winter Soldier, then WandaVision, then the Hawkeye series, then Miss Marvel. My 4 favorite MCU television shows. But everything else, like I said, She-Hulk, all the rest of them, just not that good. Let's hope, maybe this video television show might actually do good. Might actually be something I'm interested in. Maybe it's something that it might be good for us Marvel fans as well. Let's hope that's good. But that's what's going around now. Yes, the Marvel. Yes, Ultron will be back in the Vision television show. So And to get out here, one last news. I'm talking about Rush Hour 4 because of the success of Bad Boys 4 and Beverly Hills Cop 4. Even though I didn't like it that much, a lot of people actually did like Beverly Hills Cop 4. I just particularly didn't like it that much. I still think the first Beverly Hills Cop was better. The first two are better than this last one that just came out and all that. But a lot of people did like it and all that. With the success of that, people were wondering around about when Rush Hour 4 is coming. Can Rush Hour 4 come out? Even though Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker are a lot older now, could they do a Rush Hour 4? Especially, Chris Tucker's success, in the movie Air. I think he did a phenomenal job in that movie Air. And also his stand-up special he just did recently, That was pretty good. So Chris Tucker still is funny, still at the same old Chris Tucker and all that. So people wondering, are they gonna do a Rush Hour 4? Is rumor about it for a while. The reason why is also as well because pretty much like it's connected to Brett Ratner, and we know Brett Ratner was kind of one of the guys was sued, was kind of was part of the sexual misconduct thing that was going on. Remember they had the Me Too movement back in 2017. He was a part of that, so because of the sexual misconduct and all that, no studio wants to have a film connected to him because he directed the first two Rush Hours, and I mean the first three Rush Hours. So nobody really wants to deal with that and everything like that. They tried to go to WB, Warner Bros. Didn't want to do it. Neither Paramount or Sony didn't want to deal with it as well. So that's the problem with the studio about the rights for the people that own the Rush Hour franchise. Then nobody wants to deal with it because Brett Ratner's name is attached to it. So that seemed like what's going on with that. Might be something, maybe it might have to be like a Netflix film or something like that. But even that, though, Netflix probably ain't going to deal with it because of like Brett Ratner's name. So it seems like to me it's like the only way it can happen unless it's a new director tied to it and all that. And regardless, of course, that still is wrong. Brett Ratner sexual misconduct is never good, never okay at all whatsoever and all. But like I said, Brett Ratner has done a lot of films, good films. Horrible Bosses, one of my favorite comedies ever. Also, Money Talks, one of my favorite Chris Tucker movies of all time. That is, if you haven't seen Money Talks with Chris Tucker and Charlie Sheen, that's dope. Brett Ratner directed that. So, Brett Ratner has directed some, funny classical films, definitely and all that. But, like I said, his name being attached because of sexual misconduct, which is never okay, like I said, at all. It's because of that. That's why Rush Hour 4 hasn't happened, because no studio wants to do anything that's connected to him at all. So that's been the problem. So maybe we might get a Rush Hour 4, maybe we won't. Like I said, Jackie Chan's getting up there in age, he's older. We don't want to see him doing stunts and looking like, kind of older, him trying to do stunts now and all that and everything. So maybe it might not come up. Hopefully we get a Rush Hour 4, because that Rush Hour 3 to me wasn't that good at all. To me, the best one at the franchise was the second one. That was still hilarious to this day. I still watch it on TV, the second one, and all. So, and like I said, Chris Tucker, he's still fun. He's still doing his thing, regardless. Like Chris Tucker is one of my top 5 favorite comedians of all time. And maybe I'm biased. I'm saying this because I'm from Georgia. Maybe that's why I say that he's one of my top 5 favorite comedians of all time. But let's hope maybe we get a Rush Hour 4, maybe we don't. But it's not looking too good right now at all. So. Like I always say, if you like the content, please don't hesitate to subscribe. Mr. Sly News right here on Mr. Sly Media. Like I said, it's my review about the Sonic 3 trailer that's coming out. Do y'all think it's coming out on Tuesday like everybody say it is? I hope so. And what do you think about the story that I just said I talked about? I like what they're doing with Shadow. I like how they're doing a different story with this, with Sonic and Eggman teaming up. And Shadow kind of being on his memory trying to figure out everything and all that. Sounds dope to me. Sounds just like the video game. So. Like I say, y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good day. Be safe wherever you at. It's Sly News. We're on Mr. Sly Media. I'm out.